Hi, I'm back. I got kicked off my chair. I did something wrong. I don't know what it was. Uh, thank you for coming. And on with dyslexia. All right. Dyslexia is a neurological learning disorder that affects a person's ability to read, write, spell, and process language. It is not linked to intelligence or effort. It's about how the brain interprets written symbols and sounds. Dyslexia involves difficulty with word recognition, decoding, and spelling, challenges in reading fluency and comprehension, often co-occurs with ADHD, dysgraphia, or processing speed issues. Uh, it affects people across all cultures and languages in schools, workplaces, and daily life. Often goes undiagnosed, especially in under resourced communities. When typically identified in early childhood, around ages 5 to 7, can persist into adulthood if not properly supported. Some adults discover it later in life when facing academic or professional challenges. Tom Cruise has this dyslexia. I read somewhere that when he was trying to fly to get his pilot's license, that he had something special or something, uh, because he has dyslexia. Okay, dyslexia arises due to differences in brain structure and function, especially in areas related to language. The genetic factors, it often runs in families, not caused by poor teaching or lack of motivation. Whom does it affect? 5 to 20% of the population, depending on diagnostic criteria. People of all intelligence levels often leads to misunderstanding, stigma, or being labeled lazy or slow. Implementation support strategies include structured literacy programs, assistive technology like text to speech and audiobooks, extended time on tests, and alternative learning formats: therapy for emotional and psychological support, overall effects on our embodiment physically may affect fine motor skills like handwriting. Some experience balance or coordination issues, possibly linked to cerebellar differences. Stress from the dyslexia can lead to somatic symptoms like headaches or fatigue. Mentally, challenges with working memory, processing speed, and attention, difficulty following multi step instructions, or organizing thoughts. Psychologically, increased risk of anxiety, depression, and low self esteem. Feelings of shame, frustration, or social withdrawal may lead to anger, especially in children who feel misunderstood. In summary, dyslexia is a complex, lifelong condition that affects how people processes written language. It's not a reflection of intelligence, but neurological wiring. It impact its impact spans academic, emotional, and physical domains, and with the right support, individuals can thrive. In conclusion, understanding dyslexia requires a whole person approach. It's not just about reading, it's about the whole aspect, the whole embodiment of that person, how someone experiences the world. Early intervention, empathy, and tailored support can transform lives. In my opinion, dyslexia is often understood, but it's also a source of creativity, resilience, and innovation. I noticed that uh, actors that have dyslexia thrive and are, I put it this way, exceptional in their acting. For example, Tom Cruise. He is exemplary in his acting. Very, very unique. Okay, dyslexia is often misunderstood, but it's also a source of creativity, resilience, and innovation. As I discussed, Tom Cruise. Many dyslexic individuals excel in storytelling, design, entrepreneurship, and problem solving. The key is not to fix them, but to empower them. So true, so true. Okay. Yeah, yes, I would. Some example of uh, of people that are well known that has this. Uh, let's see here. Famous people with dyslexia. Some of the world's most creative and successful individuals have lived with dyslexia. It didn't hold them back. It shaped how they solved problems and saw the world. Such as, yeah, Leonardo da Vinci, uh, Albert Einstein, Agatha Christie, Steve Jobs, Whoopi Goldberg, Richard Branson. Okay, and Tom Cruise. Their stories reflect a pattern of unconventional thinking, visual learning, and resilience. How to support someone with dyslexia. Here's how to create a positive, empowering environment. Encouragement. Celebrate their strengths, whether creative, verbal, or analytical. Tools offer access to assistive tech audio books, speech to text, etc. Environment, reduce distractions, allow extra time, use visuals and multisensory materials. Language, avoid calling dyslexia a problem. Frame it as a difference. Mentorship. Connect with role models or communities who share lived experiences. Navigating life with dyslexia. Dyslexia doesn't go away, but with the right support, people thrive in school, careers, and relationships. Many report enhanced storytelling, intuition, or spatial awareness. It's not a deficit, it's a different way of operating systems. Okay, all right. So I will now say good night. This is the last one. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. Share, like, and subscribe. Take care of yourself and each other and pass it on. Namaste. Thank you.